So today I sort of want to pick apart or deconstruct one of the hallmarks of avoidant personality disorder, because I think that people who are avoidant have a tendency to sort of self-judge a lot, put themselves on a pedestal, think that they're supposed to meet some standard that other people are not supposed to make themselves. And so if somebody says something about them, they think they're supposed to fill that 100%. And so when it doesn't happen, it can be confusing. So let me talk about what I'm talking about. One of the things that, to be diagnosed with avoidant personality disorder is that you have to have low self-esteem. And self-esteem unto itself is basically confidence in your abilities and a feeling of worthiness. So if you have low self-esteem, you have low confidence in your abilities and low sense of worthiness. And I would say that that's not precise enough. I think these are two completely separate things, whether you have confidence in your abilities, and also that it can vary. You might be very confident in one aspect of your life, and in other areas you're very underconfident, and it's not 100%, and it feels like it should be 100%. If you're going to meet these qualifications, it should be 100%. So I think that that again, your confidence in your ability is different from necessarily your sense of worthiness. Confidence is that you basically believe in yourself, that, because everybody, no matter how low their self-esteem is, there's something they know they can do. I can make a grilled cheese sandwich, whatever it is. I think I look really scary in this video. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid the glare. So I'll stop trying to also be expressive, because I think it's a complete disaster. So I'm sorry if I'm scary. Anyway, so yes, you can be confident in one or another little area of your life, or maybe all areas of your life. Like, you might be really confident in your ability to do your specific job. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Maybe you are an absolute master at your job. And maybe there's something that you do that's pretty unique and is uncommon, and that people don't normally have that ability. That it took a lot of training for you to get there, or maybe you're just born with an extra ability, or who knows. Maybe you were a complete geek and did absolutely nothing else, and now you're a total master at something. It's very possible. And I think that it's also very possible for avoidant people to be able to understand and recognize this particular thing I can do. And they don't even think of it. See, this is the difference. This is why, because worthiness is that you feel like you deserve in some way or another to be acknowledged, to get attention for it. And it's really hard for you to use those words, because it's complete, total, no. I mean, I have done things. This is so hard for me to say, because it feels really vain, and but I mean, everybody has done something that, that not everybody can say that they've done. Let's put it that way. See, I'm beating around the bush, because this is the avoidance. I can't say this. I can't say, even though, like, technically I'm aware that, yes, I've done things that people are impressed by. Once upon a time. I'm going to say this in a really general way because I think it's kind of hilarious, and also it explains the degree to what I'm talking about. I did this little doofy, dumb thing. Okay, I'm saying it's doofy and dumb, and that's the thing. See, if you have poor self-worth, how that manifests is, even if what you did was awesome and spectacular and perfect, you find a way to discredit it, to say that it's nothing, that, oh, well, if I could do that, anybody could have done that. You know, that sort of thing. To just not make it valid, whatever you did. So that's what I'm doing now. But I did this thing, and somebody saw me do it, and I was like, oh, whatever, it's nothing. And they got absolutely offended because they couldn't do it. Now, of course, I'm saying, if anybody could do this, come on, if I can do it, anybody can. And they were absolutely offended. I almost got hit. I almost got punched. And that is not an exaggeration or a lie. It got heated real fast. And all it was me saying exactly what I believe, which is that it was nothing. You know, it was something. It took me 15 minutes. It's nothing, absolutely nothing. And well, to me, it's absolutely nothing because I did it. Now, if I had seen somebody else do exactly, identically the same exact thing, I would have been like, wow, you know, I would have been like, geez, look at what you did. But I can't do that if I'm talking about something that I've done myself. And I can't accept like compliments from people where they say, wow, look, I really liked what you did here. No, they're wrong. And it's taken years for me to not literally want to argue the point that, oh God, you're completely wrong. Let me explain to you all the different ways that you're wrong about your opinion, about how you think that what I'm doing is a good thing. Because that's completely inaccurate to me. I can't accept it. That it's a possibility that I'm worthy. In a nutshell. So I can have confidence in my abilities. In certain areas, I can say. I mean, and I had a therapist. It absolutely blew her mind. Because she had them fused. She thought that if you could be confident in what you were doing, that meant that you must also feel worthy because you did that. She could not understand how they were split apart, but they absolutely are. You can be confident in like, okay, I can read. Okay, that's something I can do. And so can millions and millions of other people. I make these YouTube videos. I think that anybody could. I don't think they're that great. And I appreciate the comments that I get from people. But I really, you know, there's a big part of me that's like, what? You sure you saw what I said? I mean, it's really hard because, again, that's the difference. That's the difference. I have an ability. I can speak and I can come up with a topic and I can talk about it on YouTube. I can make this video. Maybe it's not great. I definitely don't edit them, if you hadn't noticed. But I can do it. But do I think that I'm worthy of people listening to it? Generally, no. I mean, come on. Plus, so many other people could do it better than me. So many other people could do it better than me. You know, and I have all the excuses in the book that, you know, the only reason why people listen to me is because I'm the only Yahoo that actually makes the videos, and that if there was any other avoidant person, then they would make their own videos and they would be automatically a million times better than anything I put out. Now that's the key. That's the key. I think that it's not self-esteem that's the problem with avoidant people. I think it's this deep, embedded feeling that they are unworthy, that they aren't eligible for, notice. So if you've got somebody who really loves attention, they're not avoidant, because getting attention from people, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. I mean, you crave it, but when somebody gives you attention and gives you what you want and wants to be with you, whatever, you're just thinking in the back of your head, okay, they're either putting me on, or there's something seriously wrong with them, that they have no judgment whatsoever, because why would they want to have anything to do with me? That is not a low self-esteem. Well, I mean, it's part, but that's not specifically low self-esteem, and I think that's really confusing to people. It's low self-worth is more accurate in, I think, I don't know, I'm beating a dead horse again, as usual. But that, I really think that people should think about that. What is it? Do you really, truly have complete low confidence in your abilities? Is there, that you really, see, the thing is, because people attach that label and they think really black and white, and so they think, okay, I think I'm like really bad at being a friend with somebody for whatever reason. Therefore, I'm really bad at everything. And I think that if you can break through and accept that this one little thing that maybe is like, who cares? I mean, I feel so braggy, but, 100 years ago, my son, I have a son, read Charlotte's Web and told me, Mom, I want to get a pig. And I went, a pig? What? You want a pig? And he said, yes, because I want to get a ribbon in the fair. And I was like, okay, let's make a deal, child. How about I do something else and get you a ribbon? And I did. So now I do these dumb little things. See? Dumb little things. And I get a ribbon in the fair every year. First or second place every single year. Now, granted, I don't have a lot of competition. Dismissing it again because I'm unworthy. My mother, of course, you're avoidant. You've got issues with your mother. My mother insists that it's a complete waste of time. I should be doing anything else. I should be cleaning the house. You name it, I should do it instead of this dumb thing. She absolutely can't say that there's any validity whatsoever in me doing this. For the sake of my own sanity, I'll tell you that this dumb thing that I do it in waiting rooms. It's actually double whammy. I get my son a ribbon, and it distracts me while I'm sitting in a waiting room. So I carry them around with me and do them. They take me a year or so to do these dumb little things. My mother, who can't say there's anything good about them and they're a total waste of time, has taken every single one that won and put them up in her house somewhere. So that's where I get it from. But again, oh my God, I already don't want to put this video up. That's worthiness. That's a lack of worthiness. That's not a lack of self-confidence. I know I can do these. I know I can do these, and I know they're good enough to win in this small thing every single year. I know I can do that. I don't necessarily think I'm like so spectacular that I deserve to win, and that's not that, and anybody else could do it too. If they just did it, they'd probably beat me. I definitely don't think I deserve any sort of credit or praise for, ooh, you won this dumb thing in the fair. That's a key, I think. So take this idea of self-esteem and split it apart into self-confidence and your confidence in your abilities, and worthiness, that these abilities that you have are actually something to be praised and recognized. See if those are two different things, and see if thinking about it as two separate things makes more sense to you.